Hey guys, my name is Jessie and I'm from the store Sephora Hollywood in Highland. I'm going to show you in this tutorial how to achieve your Valentine's Day look. First thing I'm going to do to my face is going to be skincare. So my first step is going to be Good Genes. It is a treatment. It's from Sunday Riley and it also has lactic acid. What it's going to do is going to help plump the lines. It's going to help with the visible pores. It's going to help you boost your radiance. So there we go. It's very easy. Just applying a little bit on my in my hands so I can get to press it against my skin gently. I always take it to my neck so it gets to also work on my neck because I want to look young. After pressing motions, I'm going to go ahead and use my eye cream. It's the Rose Hydrating Gel Cream from Fresh. What I love about it is that it's very hydrating, but it's great before makeup because it's very lightweight. It gets to hydrate and plump the eye area. It's also very toning. Next step is going to be my moisturizer. I chose Glam Glow Volcasmic. It's a new one. I chose it because it's a great hydrating moisturizer. It also gives glow, but it doesn't feel too cakey or sticky. It's going to be a natural matte glow. It's their new technology. And then I'm going to go over with my Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Face Oil. Now I'm doing an oil. You can get to skip this step if you want to, but I'm doing it because my skin is super dry, as I stated earlier, and I need to get that boost of hydration because if I don't do it, my makeup will just separate and get super weird. I only use 3 drops of it. The magic of this product is just a little bit goes a long way, and you can get to just work it between your palms of the hands and just press it. That's the whole point. You have to press it so it gets to work really nice on the skin and it doesn't sit on top of the skin. So feel free to press it. I always do also face. I do my forehead and I do my neck. And for my lip treatment, since my lips have been really dry lately, the weather is catching up to me, I got to choose Kaplan MD Beverly Hills Lip 20 Mask. It's gonna be a lip mask that is gonna help exfoliate, hydrate, and plump the lip area. I am gonna start by prepping my eye with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. It's the original version of it. The reason why I love this product is because it holds my eyeshadow all day. It does not crease. It is not drying. Now I'm gonna start by doing my eye makeup first, and I'm gonna start by just putting a little bit of the crease color just to create some depth to the eye and some shape. I'm gonna be using the shade from the Tartelette In Bloom from Tarte. It's called Smarty Pants. The brush I'm going to be using is the Pro Taper Crease from Sephora Collection. Is a number 19. As you can see, I'm going to start by applying it on my crease with my eyes open. The reason why you want to keep your eyes open is because you can get to see how far you're getting to place it. If you close your eye while applying your crease color, it might be too high or too low. You might even reach your eyebrow or have it too close to your eyelid. This shade is great for my skin tone. It's a little bit darker. It's not going to be a very dramatic crease. I just want to emphasize my shape. I don't want to make it too dark. My eyes are going to be very natural looking, so I'm not going to go towards darker colors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the next shade, and it's going to be called Flower Child from the same palette. I'm going to be using the same 19 brush with this. I'm going to be putting it all over my eyelid. It is because I want to create a little bit of highlight in the eye area just to make it brighter, just to make it look more alive. So for my next shade, I'm going to be choosing Sweetheart, and I'm going to be using also the Pro Small Shadow Brush from Sephora Collection. It's the number 15. What I'm going to be doing with this is just applying it over my eyelid. Very soft motions. I just want to pat on a little bit of pink over the white I just put so it gets to give it a little bit of a natural glow. Then I'm going to take Flower Child once again, and I'm just going to go over my crease just to blend it even better and to give it a little bit of highlight under the brow bone. Blend, blend, blend. Get that blending going. Blending is my cardio. Yes. Now I'm going to get to have a little bit of more definition to the eye area. I'm going to tight line with the Sephora Collection Inner Rim Liner. This is going to be in the color Fawn Over Me. Is the number 2. I'm just going to start tight lightening. This is going to be a little hard if you want to do it by yourself and it's your first time. It might tickle a lot. Just make sure to not have your eyes looking in the same direction the pen is because you might get too scared. Now for the very last step, I'm going to start by using Rebel. This shade is a little bit more pinkish and a little bit more grungy. I'm gonna use it to just emphasize my lower lash area. I don't want to look top heavy. I want to look like it's a natural eye look. The next thing I'm gonna be doing, it's gonna be my eyebrows. The pencil I chose is the Dior eyebrow pencil and the shade Universal Brown. I love this pencil because on one side it has a spoolie and the tip as well is not creamy. It's a little bit more stiff than regular pencils. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just comb my eyebrows in upward motions and I can get to slowly start filling the eyebrow. I don't want to do any dramatic eyebrows. I want to make them look natural. Now that my eyebrows are ready, I'm going to start with my favorite mascara. Is the Velvet Noir from Marc Jacobs. I love this mascara. It gets to elongate my lashes. It gets to give them dramatic volume and I cannot live without it. When I'm not wearing falsies, I am using Marc Jacobs because it just gives me the same result of a falsie. So I'm just gonna go apply it and just wiggle all the way to the top to divide them so they can get to look full and fluffy. And then I'm gonna go to the bottom lashes. The reason why I always go to the bottom is because I love having that spidey romantic look. And to start my complexion, I'm going to be using the Fresh Glow Golden Radiance from Burberry. It's made mostly out of water, so it gets to be really hydrating on my skin. And since my foundation is a little bit lighter than my color, I'm going to be using the Golden Radiance instead of the lighter shade of this product because it's going to help me achieve a neutral skin tone and it's going to be closer to my color. Now I'm going to start with the Photo Perfection Givenchy foundation. My shade, it's the vanilla shade, which is number 4. I'm just going to be applying it all over my skin. I'm going to be using the number 47 foundation brush. This brush, it's my lifesaver. I use it to do my foundation, contour, everything. Good thing about it is very compacted and the slanted tip makes it easier for you to just get to pack on product. This foundation is beautiful. It gets to look, it's like Photoshop in a bottle. It gets to make your skin look super flawless. It makes it, it helps you conceal redness, lightweight, buildable. It's a medium coverage, but you can get to sheer it out if you want to. So I'm gonna be using the liquid bronzer from NARS in Laguna. I'm also gonna use the Pro Contour Highlight contouring brush. It's number 80. It's great to use when you want to have like a liquid bronzer or a liquid highlighter. This is the perfect brush. It gets very precise. I really love this bronzer because you can get to work it and it looks super natural. It goes on the skin flawlessly. So for the next step, I'm gonna be setting my bronzer with the ambient lighting palette from Hourglass. The shade I'm going to use is going to be Dim Light. I'm just going to put it all over the areas I put the bronzer. Now the brush I'm going to be using to apply this is going to be the Pro Tapered brush number 59 from Sephora collection. And as you can see, I'm just lightly tapping it over my skin. I'm not going directly to my skin with the brush. I'm just using it in a way that it's just going to be softly touching the skin. So with the tips of the brush, with the tip of the bristles, I will not get to create any texture. So now to make the bronzer a little bit more powerful, I'm gonna go ahead with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour in Dark Chocolate. It's the Chocolate Soleil. This bronzer is really nice. I know it's the darkest shade of it, but I just love how much definition you can get from a little bit of applying. So let's just go ahead and make the magic. So the next step is going to be the concealer. I do want to create a little bit of light to the eye area. I'm going to be using the BareMinerals BareSkin Concealer in the shade Light. The brush I'm going to be using is the number 57 brush. It is the Airbrush Concealer. This brush is perfect to make the concealer look like it's your own skin. It just blends everything perfectly. It doesn't get to cake anything up, and it hugs the eye area. Now what I'm going to be using, it's my favorite pencil of all times. It's called Lilith and it's from Nudestix. This pencil, I'm going to use it to give it a little bit of highlight to the eye area. I want to create that catch light. I get to blend it with the finger, and this is the good thing about Nudestix. This has vitamin E and shea butter, so it's going to be very hydrating for my skin, and it feels amazing, and it's very foolproof. Anybody can use it. You just put it in and blend away. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going to be using the Sephora Lip Liner to Go. These babies are my saviors. They are amazing. They get to last all day. They don't transfer. This color is a Deep Aubergine. Now, as you can see, my lips are really dry. I'm just gonna get to line them, and I'm gonna get to fix the situation with a nice glossy look. My trick with this lip liner is to get to fill in all the lip. Now, to end up the lip, I'm just gonna be using the YSL lip vinyl. This is called Burgundy Vibes. It's a number 409. And to contrast the look of my dry lips, this formula is very glossy. It gets to be hydrating and it gets to look natural. The good thing about this color is that it lasts all day. It does not transfer. It feels comfortable and nice. Now, to create a little bit of more harmony with the lip color, I'm just gonna go with the Milk makeup. It's gonna be a cream lip and cheek stick as well. It is in the color Swish, and I'm gonna be using my foundation brush, the number 47. As I told you, this foundation brush is everything to me. It's perfect, and you can use it for everything. I'm gonna be applying a little bit of that blush just to give a little bit of pinkness to my complexion, just to bring back that natural flush color, so it doesn't get to look too pale or too bronzy. I'm just gonna have that color popped into my cheeks. As I said earlier, I'm gonna be using the Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics. This is a highlighter. I always get to use my number 65 fan brush from Sephora collection. I do feel it does great justice to the product. And now for my next step, I'm gonna be using the Milk Vinyl in the color Bridge. It's a gloss, but it's for the eyes. So what I get to do is I apply a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I tap it in so I can get the excess out and apply it right on top of my eye color. The reason why I do this is because I feel it gives a little bit more of a sultry vibe to the makeup. It gets to look hydrated. It gets to look very editorial, very fashion forward, but nothing too much. And now we want to complete this look by giving a little bit of attitude to the hair. What I'm gonna be using is gonna be the Triple Sec from Dry Bar. This is gonna texturize. It's gonna give a nice fragrance to the hair. It's gonna hydrate. It's gonna give volume, and apply it all over my hair. I always get to divide a little bit, just like pinching it. Since my hair is very fine, I'm gonna pinch it, and I'm just gonna dust it all over so it gets to look natural. And for the last step, I do think it's very important that you wear a fragrance, especially on a date. It is what you're gonna get recognized for. The one I'm gonna be using is the Elizabeth & James Nirvana Bourbon fragrance. I'm literally obsessed with this one. It is the best fragrance, very sultry, very seductive. It is a very romantic fragrance. So that was it, guys. As simple as that. I hope you learned some new tips and tricks with me today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave comments below. And happy Valentine's Day. See you later. Bye.